report filed today on your behalf?
Well, I was just asked about it. I mean, look, he's always going to have more money. The question is, are we going to have the resources to tell our side of the story? And if you look at the pace at which we're raising money, it keeps accelerating. And I think we are going to have the resources to tell our side of the story. And that's been the story of my career. I'm not sure I've ever had an election where I wasn't outspent, but I have always had elections where I thought I had the issues on my side. And I think we will this time too.
Redfern said today that he expects for you to be on the air soon. I mean, how soon?
That's something that you'd have to go back and ask Chris again, because we'll make that decision with our media team. We haven't decided yet.
Well, how late are you going to wait to introduce yourself to the voters of Ohio?
We're going to do it when we're ready to do it.
Ed, what are you looking for tonight out of this event? What kind of momentum? What are you looking for?
I think it's an energizing event. I mean, you see the crowd here; it's enormous. I mean, just the interactions we've already had with the crowd. People are very excited about it. I'm going to have a few things to say that I hope add to that, and I think Bill Clinton is going to do what he usually does, which is he's going to inspire people and he's going to motivate people. And I think that the base of the Democratic Party is ready to go, ready to get out on the street, and I think this is a great kickoff for it.
There's a contribution from one of the Koch brothers on K6 report.
Shocking.
Nothing more than that?
Look, I mean, he gave them their big payback today when he signed Senate Bill 310. People kept asking me all week, are you going to be surprised if he signed this? And I said, no. That's his constituency. So that's just the money that we know they're contributing to them. How much money is coming in through dark money or unseen avenues that are coming to his campaign? I mean, that's no surprise to me at all. I think he had a chance to stand up for the new energy economy that was taking root in Ohio, and he walked away from it, and he blew it, and it's going to be a big issue in the campaign.
Chrissy? How many more times do you expect to appear with President Clinton campaign?
As much as he wants to. That's look, he's in demand. He's in demand basically in every single state. And he has a special relationship with Ohio because he's somebody that can go anywhere in Ohio and get a pretty warm reception. And so every candidate I know that's running in other states has requested to him, and we do too. And we'll just see what his schedule allows.
Right here. No, I was just hoping to ask you what you were expecting to get out of this from him. Have you met with him? Did he give you any kind of advice?
I've met with him before, and he's given good advice. Well, just that most issues turn on whether or not middle-class people feel like they're really being represented by those that are in high office. And that fits exactly with what a lot of our feedback has been, polling and otherwise. It says most people just don't get the sense that John Kasich is really representing the average family, and that's based on reality and it's based on fact. I think you'll hear him frame that in his speech tonight, I would guess.
Are we going to hear more of that in the campaign? More talk about middle class and how your
more talk about what? I'm sorry?
Middle class and how your policies relate to that?
I think so, and a lot of that comes from just conversations I've been having across the state, because I've been traveling the state now for more than a year, and that's the feedback you get. I can tell you, when I started the campaign, I was talking a lot about reforms that we had done in Cuyahoga County. I still talk about that, but what I was always hearing back from people is they were just saying, look, I'm struggling economically. I'm not even doing as well as my parents did. We need a state government that represents that. So you'll hear me talk about that more.
One last question right there.
Yes, sir.
Welcome President Obama to come into the state and do
Sure.
campaigning for you.
Sure.
I think he'd be an asset.
Sure, I do. Yeah. Yeah. Does the media count, or is that we're stuck with that? One thing I would change, look, I'm happy with the way that it's been. I think that we've got a good team. We've got a very energized and motivated team. I think it's been a good experience so far. It's been a privilege, to be honest with you. I mean, when I get to go out and talk to regular voters, I love it, and it's been inspirational to me. And to get to represent people that don't feel like they have been represented in the last 4 years is probably the greatest privilege of my life. And so I wouldn't have given up this experience for anything. Thank you.